Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. My name is Ethan. Once again, we are going to be trophy hunting in Final Fantasy II. I could probably, maybe lower the camera, angle it down a little bit, get me in the frame, but then you'd see more of the microphone. We don't need that. But yes, we are continuing Final Fantasy II Pixel Remastered on the PlayStation 4. Very easy platinums these Final Fantasy games have been, according to their lists. And we got that first one in 2 streams. We finished our second stream of Final Fantasy II here. So we'll see if we'll be done with it this time. I don't know. I'm kind of looking at a general walkthrough that's just... because there's missable things in this game I don't want to miss. So I look at a section here. It says, hey, what's missable, what's new? Okay, that's what we go for. That type of stuff. And it looks like we're about 2/3 of the way through, but who knows? Like, maybe later on it gets tedious while going through mazes and whatnot. Now, these games do have all those nice cheating features, some might call, but just little boosts, I think they call them in the game as boosts, that allow you to turn off random encounters and whatnot. And we abused, in that first stream of this game, the high-leveling shenanigans, and got overpowered very, very quickly. I'm using a new capture card. And interestingly enough, I am no longer hearing what is supposed to be going through the television. However, I can monitor what the capture card is doing. You do that. Apologies. Yeah, new capture card and new, had they replace an HDMI cable? Well, I purchased a 100-foot, which is a lot, HDMI cable, HDMI 2.1 cable, to be specific, because it was on, like, super sale. I got for 15 bucks. It's fiber optics, which allows it to actually, you know, keep that, those specs for that long of a distance. The longer a cable is, the more the degradation and quality is going to be. So that's why, like, a USB-C 3.2 cable, they're short, because in order to actually keep that rating, they're short. I purchased one that was too long, and it's not actually at that specification. Let's see here. Click this. If it lets me click this. No, I'm still not hearing anything. Capture card is. So I purchased that cable, and due to the fact that I have a new capture card, I have to have the console and the capture. My setup is weirdly laid out. So I have my console next to my PC over behind me, and the TV is in front of me. Right, that's a good, you know, maybe about 9 feet reach around. And the cable I was using for my old capture card is micro USB that plugs into the capture card. I actually had this thing right here, this old AverMedia Live Portable Gamer 2 Plus. It could record 4K 60, or no, it could record 1080p 60, but it passed through the 4K signal. And so this new one I got is an EVGA XR1 Lite. Same specs. Same exact specs. However, it's USB-C. Reason why I had to replace it, because I got that on like a super cheap sale as well. But I need to fix this thing. You might be able to hear rattling around in there. Some of that screws that I took out and just kept inside the shell. But then also the actual plug for the USB-C cable snapped off the board. And I looked, I can actually fix that. And I might fix that because there's some issues. I don't know if it's this cable I'm using or if it's capture card I'm using. This audio issue is the first time that's ever happened to me. So every now and then, because we were doing that Metal Gear stream, Metal Gear Solid Plat Trophy Hunting Part 5, whatever I called that. And, yeah, then my TV would just, like, flash to black, like it was changing signals or losing signal. Capture card wasn't taking any of that. It wasn't showing any of that stuff. I'm going to actually unplug and replug in this capture card and see if I can get audio to the TV. That's a weird thing. So, the fact that I replaced 2 components at once makes me unsure what the problem is. I think it's the capture card, though. If I can get my nice AverMedia one fixed again, that'll be the primary one, and I'll use this EVGA one as a, like, backup for things. But give me a second. OBS has frozen the image. Now I hear it coming out of the TV. But I'm frozen now. Let me swap to standby and right back. I'm still frozen. Okay, that's not an issue. Because then what we do here is we change that to that. Okay, oh no, there's nothing there. Change this to this. Now I'm back. A little bit of a shuffle we have to do. You get a photo of me grabbing the camera that it had at one point. Well, I actually need to... It's dumb how they do this. Let's change it to this. You have to hit OK in this box. There we go. So we're good. We're back to normal. Okay, long setup aside. Yeah, because I'm using this cable I bought initially. I bought this because I wanted to have the capture equipment in the console in front of the TV. Do the HDMI cable stuff. I had purchased a super long one as a gimmick to maybe use in a new setup after I move. But I've always had it there. It's actually nice having it next to the console because there's a lot of room on that space over there. There's everything over there. But I had that super long USB cable. I had to replace it. So I got what I had read as USB 3.2. Although I typed in 3.0 because that's all I really needed. USB-A to USB-C cable. Just to go from computer to the capture box, which would have been like 10 feet away. And this is a 10-foot long cable. And no, it does not work. Because it's too long for that specification. It's too long. Or, I mean, it was some, cheap Chinese thing. It was a 2-pack for $20. Anyway, now I'm using it as a controller charging cable. Because the batteries on these goddamn PS5 controllers die after, like, 30 minutes. Honestly, I'm looking at 50 minutes on charge time. And I might replace these batteries someday. iFixit has them. Ones that they recommend at the very least. Like $20. That's $20. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting at the console, but like I've been using a wired controller effectively. You know what I mean? Forever. You know what? For the sake of this, what time is it right now? It's 12:20. We're 12 minutes and 15 seconds into the stream. I'm unplugging the controller. When the thing dies, we're going to see how long it took. We're going to see how long it took. Alright, let's actually play. So 12 minutes and 30 seconds, we'll say, is the time. Now, I don't remember exactly where we left off in this game. But I have an idea, and hopping to, like, kind of looking through the guide, I feel like our next goal was to head to the bottom left corner of the map there. That, I don't know if they would consider that a separate continent or not. But apparently the next section is going to Mysidia. So that's where we're going. It is down in the bottom left. There are 8 new enemies according to this guide. Granted, we did, like, fuck around that first stream and walked further away than we should have, knowing that we were using the boost to just kind of cheat. We were beating ourselves up to get super strong. Yeah, I mean, like, our stats are maxed. Now, I don't know if Layla's going to be in the party for the rest of the game or not. That's why we haven't really done anything with her. But our 3 main characters, Fury and Maria and Guy, they're just juiced to their limits. I mean, 99% evasion. He's never gonna die unless something is a guaranteed hit on him. Their accuracy is all juiced. I mean, Layla's got a 99% evasion. Okay. We're heading south. Right, automatic. Doing just attack. Because that's right. There's a trophy for getting a weapon skill leveled up completely to 16 or whatever it is, and one getting a magic skill leveled up to, like, maybe 16 as well. Let's actually take a look and just... Kira would be the easiest to use. I think that's what we kind of realized late in the game, last session. Yeah, sword and shield. She's using bow. She's using axes. That's right, there's a sword. I was reading this, I think, afterwards. There's a sword weapon in the game, double hand with swords, and you can get there pretty quickly. For that level. Oops. Now the TV flashes. So yeah, when I'm not streaming, I'm not using the pass-through on that capture card. Oh, we just, 50% of the enemies? 50% of the enemies. Blind Ray and Bighorn are also two new enemies. I don't recognize at least the one. Not that Rhino Bighorn looking thing either. Also new, technically. So Black Clan, Imp, Red Moose, and Werewolf are supposedly other new guys. But they're not missable, so we can always go and find them. Yeah, I'm excited to get through this one, get the trophy, obviously, the trophy and all that. I'm also curious to see if never played Final Fantasy. Though I wanna see what that one's like. I believe that also has missable stuff. Black Clans and Red Moose. So we just need Imp and Werewolf. I like the swamp background too. Oh right, I'm looking for like Thundera and all them Thundiga, but I forget that it's just right. And they added in that everything but he was Thunder. And she also great. Okay. So 2 more enemies in this journey to find. I doubt that they'd be in this one. Yeah, this TV, I don't know if it's the... I gotta experiment is what I have to do. I took 2 days off the streaming to do this. I have to experiment. I'm not sure if it's the capture card or if it's the HDMI cable. Because there would be ways there would be ways to get a longer HDMI experience than using this cable. It's nice to have, though. It's also, this cable is also one way. It only works in one direction. This is weird. I think it's maybe it's due to how the fiber optics work. It has to be. Otherwise, it's a weird limitation. And of course, I naturally strung it up in the wrong direction the first time. That's it. Or maybe it's the capture card. It's not messing up the capture. So then there's the option. I do have, and it's in storage, I do have a splitter. I have a nice HDMI 2.0 splitter. It's not 2.1, but it's a 2.0 splitter. Of course, this TV is not 2.1. And so I could split the signal off from there. You know, one end's coming out of the console into the capture card. The other end is going out to the TV. So I can bypass the capture card that way. Which is funny because I purchased Rocketfish. It was expensive back in the day. It was my first splitter because I had heard because I had issues when I first wanted to stream for trophy and there was HDCP, high definition copyright protection. Right. The only thing that used the HDMI standard had this protocol set up, HDCP, to block out essentially the act of... It's meant to stop piracy stuff. You're like, oh, you're intercepting the signal and then exporting onto a thing to sell to people or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's, I imagine, that copyright protection is for, right? So anything that uses HDMI has to have that in there. However, from like PS4 and Switch and that kind of generation onwards, once there was an acknowledgement of like streamer culture, content creation, all that, there was an option, like PlayStation 4 has this, and PS5 has this, an option to turn off HDCP, but you can't use the video apps. And I don't even know if you can, like, if I were to put a Blu-ray or a DVD in the console, I don't know if it would actually run that either without HDCP. Totally a fair workaround. I can also get around that too, if I really wanted. But the PlayStation 3 and the Vita TV, which I actually have sitting right here, hooked on this, but I don't want to put it. They don't have HDCP workarounds like that in the system, so you actually have to do shenanigans yourself. And a very easy way to do it is to split the signal. You would buy an HDMI splitter. You would buy what I would end up learning after purchasing one, a cheap splitter. Send one to your capture equipment, one to your TV, and it would work. The first one I purchased is this Rocketfish 4K 2.0 thingy, and like it's nice looking and certainly worked with the PlayStation 4 I had at the time. Yeah, it would certainly work for that, but it was, I guess, they spent too much money building that card inside that splitter, and it actually wouldn't split off the HDCP. Because then I went and bought a cheap splitter, 1 to 4-way split. It was a 4-way splitter. Ended up replacing that one with an even better just 2-way splitter, because some games weren't working with that. Whereas it splits the signal, it's stripping away that HDCP. So the expensive Rocketfish one I purchased from Best Buy, of course I went to Best Buy to buy a splitter. Of course, they're only going to have one thing, and they want a lot for it, right? Because why would... That's not something we need to sell a lot of different varieties. You want a splitter? Here is the splitter. So I have that sitting in storage. Actually, that might be a useful workaround for this issue, where I can send the PS5 signal to this Rocketfish splitter, and then one of them goes to this EVGA capture card, and the other would go to the television through the super long HDMI cable that I have. But if it's the cable, then there are other workarounds for that as well. I have somewhere, I don't know if it's in storage or it might be in this room, laying around somewhere. I have a HDMI extender in the sense that it's actually a bracket. It's meant to be, if you put it behind a TV, you could bracket it down. Or if you had like one of those Amazon Fire Sticks, it would be parallel to the TV instead of sticking directly into the back. Because some TVs still have an HDMI port right in the back. I purchased that as a gift for someone, and they ended up not needing it, and so I kept it. And never really used it, so I can use that to extend the signal. I guess I could also just use a splitter to extend that as well. So it fits this 100-foot fiber optic HDMI cable. I have workarounds for that as well. But this problem only affects me. Which Zelda game is this? This is Zelda 5, the Quest for Camelot. I have solutions. I have solutions to these problems. But I like the fact that in 2025 I was able to purchase an HDMI cable that only worked in one direction. Where is Mysidia? Down right on the north end of this northwestern end of this ridge. That's the tech issues out of the way. Yep, see TV flashed, but it didn't capture on the card. Of course, I'm never looking, just did it again. Never looking at the audio, so I'm not sure if the audio cuts out. It's weird how it's doing this, because like I think it's the capture, but having it run first off, it's fine for a while, and then it starts to have the issue. And it'll go in spurts where it's having it up more frequently, and then like periods where like we're not going to see it flashed again. It's fire level though. Video is like around here. I also, at some point within the past month or two, installed a PCIe Express card into my computer that added more USB A and C ports. They share bandwidth though. They share just 5 gigabits, not gigabytes, gigabits per second of bandwidth for that whole card. So I can't like plug, I think it's 7, 8 ports I have. Can't plug in 8 high-powered things and expect them all. Like they're sharing a bus. But I think then that's also causing the bandwidth. Like I think it's also I don't know how it works, if it's sharing bandwidth with the rest of the motherboard, like what's allotted to the straight up ports in the back of the thing or whatnot. Because that's a huge shame then, because that card is kind of useless then, because I wanted more spots, not I wanted high bandwidth. Alright, we are in Mysidia. We didn't find the imp or werewolf here, but oh man, this thing is just flashing. Wasn't Mysidia in the first Final Fantasy as well? Is there a town called Mysidia there? Was that like their attempt to have an early reoccurring thing? There is nothing missable here. Mysidia, Kingdom of Mages, you've certainly come a long way to be here. Let's see what we can buy, if anything. Power Staff, Flame Lance, Ogre Killer, Ice Bow. We have a Power Staff. I mean, money is useless to me right now. Check the armor shop. Having a look at the OBS monitor when this flashes. That was happening a lot during Metal Gear. Alright, we have all of this stuff already. But we could use 2 more Giant's Gloves. Which do I want? If there are Giant's Gloves on people. Agility or Strength? I guess I will have my bases covered. He has the Thief's Glove, but Giant's Glove. Supposed to raise strength. However, the Thief's Glove has better magic interference. But our evasion is still, like... She has the Giant's Glove, but I think he would be better off with the Thief's Glove. Mithril Gloves. You know what? We're gonna go with Thief's Gloves because it gets his evasion up to max. And his defense is going up regardless. Granted, strength would be better. Strength would be better on him. But survivability is certainly better. And for her... let's use the Giant's Glove for her. I mean, I don't know how long she's going to be staying in the party. That 4th slot. Although having a pirate's kind of cool. Oh, and then armor. Right. Weapons. So we have the ice bow. It is just straight up better. Sweet. For him. Excellent. And he can wear Knight's Armor. Increases defense. Yeah, Maria is the only one to not have evasion at 99%. So she's the only one that's basically gonna get hit. Like, at all. She uses a sword and just a dagger. So no one really is going to be using that spear. It's fine. Alright, there's the magic shops. Oh. Those... Buy holy. I have the money to burn. Pretty sure I already have life, and I know I have the other. Okay, so learning Holy was a pretty big deal. Spells, Tyrion knows. I want to teach Holy to all 4 of them. Or at least the main 3. Okay, so Guy has an empty spot, and Layla obviously has empty spots. I mean, I'm barely... as long as Asuna is on all of them, it is. Teleports on someone, if I can get out of a dungeon. Fine. Protect. And Shell. I have haste? I don't have stop. Alright, I need to forget something for Firian. Forget Scourge. Let's forget... Curse for her. He doesn't even It's aura. Oh. Okay, so they have slow here. Sure. Yeah, we have slow. Because initially when we first started this, my first stream, I was like, oh, you think you can all learn all the spells? And I was just teaching everything to everyone. And now I have to start diversifying. Life is important to have on all of them, but I have 99 Phoenix Downs as well. But yeah. Get rid of Blind on Firian, so I can put Slow on him. Kinda want her to have all the things she has. Guy. You know what? Just Firian is going to learn. Oh, there's also Aura. She will learn slow. And we will get rid of... She doesn't need to know Tony. We only need on the one person. Death is also nice to put on some. Maybe we'll put Death on Guy. Maybe he'll learn Death. Yeah, I mean, stun might be nice. I don't think he needs to know silence. He's gonna learn. Sure, why not? Okay. All of our stuff here. Nice magic shop. I guess if this is the Mage's City, they should have a lot of magic stuff in here. Gonna be the same sets of items. Nothing new. I mean, whose is that? Elixirs are way too expensive. Actually, money would become an issue if I kept buying them out. Yeah, this TV keeps flashing off. I might have to go and find that, my splitter that's in storage before the next stream. Some time ago, see, I have to look at the OBS window because it keeps flashing off on me. And then like, it's acting like the signal is lost or changing sometimes. So, like, the top banner that says, like, the current signal, the information, and what input I'm on, like, that stays at the top of the screen blocking out most of this text box. time ago, a wizard named Minwoo passed through town on his way to the tower. You'd better hurry after him. What's that? What we were supposed to do was chase after him. The statue of a goddess is enshrined beneath the city. She watches over the crystal rods. I take it this beach there, huh? Pardon me. A very small island lies in the middle of the sea. There you'll find the black mask and the white mask's counterpart. Or the white mask's counterpart, because we had the white mask. Clearly someone lives here. They're not there right now. This is if a character dies. Back here. Very Dragon Quest-like, even still with the sequel to Final Fantasy. Oh, a character's dead, you have to go back to a church or whatever. Oh, there might be enemies down here. Statue beams with a beatific smile. Ask the statue thing now. Back down our red, we placed the white mask. Wow, controller battery's already low. Remember, 12 minutes 30 seconds into the stream was when I unplugged the controller. Place the white mask on the statue. Alright. So now we are heading to the tropical island that we visited briefly and then left last stream. I do want to take a look at our bestiary, because this is saying the section on our journey to that tropical island has missable enemies in it. So I want to take a look and see where they hide the bestiary in configuration. I want to take a look and see if we already got these, because their names are familiar. So 45, so 40, 42, 45, and 52. Killerfish we got, 42 Helldiver we got, 45 we got, 52 is Sea Snake. Alright, so we got the 4 missable enemies. We're gonna be fine. Not gonna be missing anything. Apparently we can find a werewolf on our way. We need to find our ship in order to set sail. I don't remember where I left it. Make sure we use the inn here. Only $1,100 to spend the night for 4 people. Alright, we are wanting to head to... Oh, I think the blue dot is supposed to be our boat. Because that is next to the castle. The controller died. Or got disconnected. That would have been 32 minutes. If that is true. If it actually died in 32 minutes. It is insane. So there's a werewolf in it, so we've caught up on finding all the enemies so far. 30-minute battery life on this controller. I have 2 of these. Basic, dual-sense controller. One of them came with the system at launch when I purchased it, because I had it pre-ordered. Yeah, it's dead. 30 minutes. Plug this thing back in. 30-minute battery time. The other controller I have was probably manufactured in the first batch, but I got like a month or 2 after. Guy's agility went up. Cool. He'll dodge. Wait, no, his evasion's already at max. I want to test something because the TV's just flashing off. When I unplug the HDMI cable leading to the TV, it shouldn't affect the... See if maybe that affects anything. I'll see, and you won't. Everyone's gaining stuff. Because when I think it's the capture card, because when I'm not streaming, I redo the HDMI stuff so it is just the cable going from the PS5 to the TV. Oh, what'd she have over her head? That curse? Still know it's cursing. Cool sprites. Actually, you know what? No. You know what that skull looks like, how they're rendering it? Which I think is similar to how they do, like, the water and whatnot. Is they have drawn an image. Maybe not even in pixel art form. Maybe in, like, big, like, outline, you know, thick black outline, like marker or whatever. That type of idea. Of the skull. And it looks like they have 3 or 4 different animations of it. And they have it zoomed to a thing, and they're moving it around, and the way the rendering is working, it's having whatever the dominant color is within this grid space, or what the pixel is, this Pixel Remaster, is what's there. Because that doesn't that skull doesn't look like someone wanted to draw it. If that makes sense. Like, I'm looking at the top stroke on the skull. Maybe this isn't interesting to anyone but me. I'm looking at the top stroke of that skull, and you can see it flickering from black to the same kind of gray. One of the grays of the skull. I can't point it. I think it's having to do with, like, hey, which is the dominant color within this grid space, our virtual grid space that we have behind, literally layered behind the whole thing, which is the dominant color. Because that's what it looks like. So whenever you look at Super Nintendo or Game Boy Advance, when they have that, like, scaling tech that they use and stuff, where they'll take a sprite and scale it in or out, or, like, you know, mainly shrinking them. They're taking an existing sprite and fitting them into the grid spaces in a weird way. This reminds me of that. So, not really a fan of how it looks here, but I think that's also what they do for the water effects in this game. Especially when you're, like, in a town and you're seeing, like, the streams or, like, a fountain. It's done really well there. I'll give them some credit for them there. But I'm hoping that skull is cursed and not, like... Death historically in Final Fantasy is instant thing. Final Fantasy 13 had bosses that would put timers on you. It says, alright, you gotta make some food. You're gonna die soon. I knew that because I played through that game back in 2010. Never upgrading weapons, so boss fights took forever. Yeah, this thing is off. Big shame. I believe Layla is just process. Naturally. What are we doing on health? No, we can do for health. Yeah, it is kind of crazy that this capture card sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I can't cross that. I gotta fix my old one. I'll use that as the primary one. In the meantime, I'll use that splitter on storage. And that's funny too. I picked it up last time I was there. Like, I purchased it and realized it wasn't going to work the way I wanted it to, for the purpose that I needed it for then. Different than now. And, kept it. I could have returned it. I think it was like $80. Back in like 2018, 2019. Okay, Maria hit max health. Vampire girl? Killer mantises are cool. If I saw one of those in real life, I would probably try to kill myself so they don't make noise. They're getting a lot of money too off of these fights. So we got that trophy for going halfway through these units so far. It's kind of a general, same thing with the treasure chest, a marker of progress to me. I'm definitely under the assumption that we're going to be doing it before this game. and that we're not going to have them all done by the end of the stream. Although, yeah, 20 hours is what this trophy guide's suggested time is. And I believe we put it in 17 hours, but we did a lot of grinding that first stream. Which is making, like, it made last stream a breeze, making this stream a breeze so far. I'm not even really looking at, yeah, Maria's health is actually half of what it is normally. But still higher than what it would be if we didn't boost. You know what I mean? So let's... Tyrion... Sweet, it's level 11. I think 16 is that max cap. He actually could use... We're going to stop into town here before we leave on our ship. Because he could use a rest. Charge. Yep, there's our ship. Alright. Altair, let's bring that some. Cheap. Alright, now we get on the boat and we are heading to the tropical island. I like the way the sea looks. Driving me wild how much flickering off on the Alright, we are in the tropical island now. There is one new enemy here, it's not missable, it's the yellow jelly. Let's walk through here. Again, with all of these dungeons, there's the red moon. With all of these dungeons, if they start to become like annoying to walk through, we'll just turn on or we'll turn off encounters rather. I forgot they just give you a little map here. That's exactly where to go. Oh yeah, how many chests were here? There are 20 treasure chests. We need to make sure we're getting them. Don't want to miss any of those. Here's the yellow jelly. We're caught up on it. Fact. I mean, turn off encounters. Just have a general, nice, easy stroll. So we can't pick up any more high potions. So I guess they're gone. Fine. However, I can see a glitch happening where like, because you didn't because the dialogue box said that you can't hold anymore, you didn't put any in your inventory, and what if it's tracking number of times, not a chest is open, but item placed in inventory? That's not true, because there are boxes that are fake and just full of monsters. But I can see that being the case in a game like this. That's in the top right. That's to the middle, and then bottom right. Stairs. There's stairs we just passed. Who was that? Can't tell. It was 50%. Of a dungeon. Fantastic. I honestly hate dungeons like this. I want to go back up. Gotta clear out. Oh, I did. The dead end with treasure. Leafy grass. Leafy grass. Awesome. I love that frog. Where's the road? Drum. Okay, I believe we pulled on all the threads and still have one thread to continue with. I like. Appreciate. Here we want to go down the other stage. This chest, spider silk, down these stairs. Ooh, what do we hear? Where you coming from? Ooh, looky your weird face. Am I not wearing a mask? Ooh, look your... What can I do for you? Oh. Demon axe. Black mask is our treasure. We keep you. Bottom of the cave. You keep your hands off. No matter, you can't find these. You not take ye. I missed some stairs somewhere. I think I have an idea of down middle stairs, center stairs. Oh, you know what? I don't think I went down, like, that staircase. No, I didn't. But, oh, there are two ways down here. Okay. One to the left and one to the right. I want to go down to the other one first because it has a dead end. Goes by so much faster when you turn off encounters. Leaf tone. Where's this number? I know. checking something. Black mask. They just stole their treasure. Time to get out of here. Purchased it from them, stole their prized possession, and left. Perfect. Okay, so now we are heading back to where we came from. Fortunately, we can probably take a shortcut. Oh. Just go up here. Yeah, we don't need a docket anymore. It's a good idea to get everyone's magic eyes, like their main magic attack. Probably have someone practice with Holy. Maybe Furion. Maybe if they survive, we'll have them all defend. I will put that Furion defend. Just have yeah, they're alive, so. Grind this spell up. We're gonna need to have someone have this thing. I think I know. No, HDCP is off. Oh, wait. Hold on. It's actually a thing I can do myself. So hold on. We're taking a little break here. Actually, you know what? Why don't we take a break for reals? I'm gonna use the restroom. This is a good moment to use this as well. I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes. Okay. Oh. I was gonna say we're back. It looks like it was frozen. There we go. I think I might have fixed it, but who knows? No, it just flickered, so I didn't fix it. Yeah, it's a weird... there's a tool that they have, VGA has, for disabling HDCP on the capture card. That's what they say is causing the thing, but I don't know. So I am going to use that splitter after all. How boring. We want those things Alright. So this cave here has 2 new enemies, Death Flower, which I swear we fought before, and Malboro, which we just fought outside. So no new enemies. We'll make sure we fight a Death Flower first. And there are 19 chests. 19. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Looks like no chests on this floor, but it's certainly a maze. Once we find the Death Flower, we don't really need to fight anything. Oh wait, no, there are chests here. Oh, they're just so hard to see on this tiny little OBS window. They can only level up once per fight, like a ability. It might be overkill. And now Kirian's like her health is capped. Just back in the car. This oh wow. It just is better. Well, better for me. That's magic experience. Oh yeah, no, it is just straight up better. But whatever. He's the one that gets hits the most, so we'll put it on her. Turning counters off. Second here. Here this one. Okay, isn't nothing. Oh, that's right. Every door but one is always empty. That's the rule. Every door but one. I suppose one of these doors must also be the way forward. We lose it forever. So here, turning counters off here, just in case that enemy goes up here. Apparently the Saga games, starting from like the Game Boy onwards, use like similar stuff to how this game does its skills and whatnot, its stats. Interesting, I've never played any of them. I have purchased many Saga games that have been remastered, re-released, redone, etc. Including the one that came out last year. It was on sale for $20 on Amazon. I picked that up. One day I'll go through them. One day when I have the time to go through a million Square RPGs. But then, yeah, so like all these remasters get their own physical release or something. That released this one last year, but then like Saga Emerald Beyond is digital. That's a new. It's like an actual new one, as opposed to re-releases. Blade Lands. I also still have dungeon encounters to finish up. Years ago, I used to stream that one. Okay, that's the way forward. Did we pick up everything? Not that I would have needed to. It's empty. Like they always are. One chest. New chest. Turn off encounters here. Two off speed back. And we can still run. Gotta make sure you kill the Malboros, because they use bad breath attacks that cause like every status ailment. And if they get your whole party, then you're just spiraling until it kills you. We'll do the whole goodbye. Monsters. Ogre Killer. X. Which guy has two already? Wow, a dead-end room. That's the way forward. Get that other treasure chest. Nice bow. We already have that. Oh no! Okay, just attack. Perfect, just attack. There we go. Nice. Turn counters off again. Clearly. surprised it didn't have monsters. The way forward. Wow, that actually is the way forward. Check out door number 1. Nothing. Door number 2. Got stuff in it. The first door has had items in it. And that one's empty. Again, they usually follow the plan of every door but one is empty. This is the path forward, so this doesn't really count. But, so far today we've been striking out of luck more than normal. By the end of this cave, we'll have 78 of 128 enemies discovered. 149 out of 234 chests open. 21 out of 27 locations visited. And still 12 out of 50 passwords. There's 8 out, I see 1 chest, I see 5 chests. In the way. Hey, it's the crystal realm. Nice. Hey, I wanted to check here to see, do we get all the chests here? Yes, we have. We're good. Tropical Island. Also, well, what places are missing? Bin? Oh, we can, we're getting back on our ship. We are setting sail, heading to Mysidia Tower. Nothing new here. Keep encounters off. Make a save here in this slot. Oh. Right, I've been using lots. Layla's missing. Find Layla. There are 5 missable chests here. And there are 4 new enemies. They don't seem to be missable. We're going to make sure that we fight them. Also, this stomach acids hurt us. Boltfish, manta ray, roundworm, and sea dragon. So there's boltfish. Oh, guys, about to die. Gross background, too. Alright, let's heal up. Here is at level 12. Next, everyone's out. That took 9 damage. 1 damage per... No. 1 chest. Here's the sea dragon. Boltfish and sea dragon. There's the manta rays and roundworm. Sweet. Trail thing. Power sash. 2 out of 5 chests. Inside Leviathan's stomach. Leviathan swallowed it. Let me go. Rivals, eh? So who are you? Where'd you hear about that? I've been in a city, it's a town full of mages. Wyverns would abound when it's with you. Matter of fact, I am a dragoon. What? The dragoons, the wyverns, the vulcan destroyed? That's absurd. You guys are also after the ultimate tome when you got swallowed up. Well, since we're looking for the same thing, we might as well team up. There's a boat up ahead, but there's also one tough monster standing in our way. Who knows? Together we might be able to take it down. We have our 4th party member. I believe they use spears, dragoon. So we have cool lances. Hey, we got a trophy for them. Let's equip Rickard. I think he might just have best lance already. Yeah, he does. goes up, though. We have flame armor. Twist headband. Raises defense back up, lowers mag defense. But Guy can use it. Can also put on that flame armor. Well. Let's also put Mr. Rickard here in the back row. Doesn't die quickly. I doubt he knows any magic. Yeah, you can't use magic. Well, yeah. This late in the game, you're still looking at health that's around 3 digits. Halfway through. Granted, they might have them under-leveled a little bit, so to speak. Just so that, like, oh, you grind them up a little bit yourself. Also, I just noticed the clock. It says 11 minutes, 40 seconds. 11 hours, 40 seconds. I don't know where I got 17 hours on the save file from. That's me. Hey, let's talk to everyone. You were swallowed whole. Right when Leviathan opens its mouth, there's a second where we could escape, but there's just too many monsters. Now, this is just great, isn't it? Are we supposed to live out the rest of our lives in here? Leviathan is the beast that protects the seal of the tower. Looks like it swallows up anyone who has a crystal rod. Yeah, I got a crystal rod right here. 10 years I've been living here. No way out, I'm sure of it. The sooner you give up and accept it, the easier it'll be for you. Notice would ever have happened to us if it weren't for that old man and his stupid crystal rod. That is just so gross. Alright, still the chest. I believe we've opened 3. Make 5. Manta Ray. Round 1. Final enemy here. Tsunami 8. Ricard's gonna... Oh wait, I didn't check to see what shield he has. Wait, is this supposed to be his mouth? I think it's supposed to be in his mouth. Pick up the chest, we're going to take a look at to see if we have all of the chests. Oh, round 1 was the boss. I spoiled myself. Alright. Monsters. Fair enough. Alright. No, not this. Leviathan, 5 out of 5. Here it is, a round worm. You can pass this thing and we can get the hell out of here on that boat. I bet he can kill it with just one backstrom. Okay, I'm on. Ooh, we're... It'd be cool to see a remake of this game. I would even take a Stranger of Paradise style remake of this game. I mean, I imagine all the other people are going to also want to leave. That's not satisfying. So there's a bunch of municipal stuff will become gone after this moment. So I'm reading this here for a second. We're gonna check our bestiary right now. So 11, let's see that. 31. 40. That. 42, see that. 45, see that. 52, I see that. 4. And we have opened the one chest in Altair. I noticed that first thing on the there. Alright, we are gonna go rest up. Wow, it's like right here. Funny. Yeah, so that section lame. Lame. You could have had a cool story about breaking out. And you just do it very instantly. Then we don't get to see anything where like all the people that were there. I hope we didn't ditch them. That boat was big enough. This is our boat, I'm pretty sure. Layla is gone. There's no mention of her. Alright. Heading into Mysidian Tower. There are 24 chests here. There are 8 new enemies, none of which are missable. One of which we've already found. Devil's Bloom, Gotos, and White Dragon will be encountered in chests. Fire Gigas, Ice Gigas, Thunder Gigas will be encountered in part of the main story. So, Basilisk, Malboro Terra, Vampire Girl, which we've already fought. So Malboro, Terra, and Basilisk are the enemies to find in random encounters. Okay, this is one big place. 24 chests. Teleport. I see one chest in the middle and the back. Oh, there's a chest there. Werewolf. Hey, we were like missing that earlier. A dragoon's cool. The card's cool. Miss Layla though. Prefer if, like, I don't know, I get it. Final Fantasy 4 does this as well, where the party members come in and out as the story demands, which I like for the sake of the story. Not super like, oh, so great storytelling for this game. You know, when those moments happen here. What would it make for a cool remake, nonetheless? But I also wanted to feel like, man, I just like to have all of these guys in a party. What if we had, 8 jabronis? I mean, one of them died. Story, right? That Sweeper collection. I think it's out already. I want to get that. There was also the Lunar Remaster, Zoology. Interested in doing that. Walk to a wall. White-robed guy. Remember the Chimera was a boss. So the guy you see. Turn encounters off, get to the next floor. Okay. Alright, I see 1, 2, 3. Treasure chests. I see 3. Rickard's gonna need to keep up his health. I like those designs. Rainbow, flame lamp, fire beam. There was a fire Gigas, ice Gigas, and a thunder Gigas. So they would make for I would imagine that all 3 of them are one boss fight. That's probably the boss fight. 3. big fan. I mean, I like them. That's the thing, is like I like looking at them. I don't actually want to deal with them. Oh, of course it's empty. I mean, what else would I be thinking? Like, not get carried away here. Final Fantasy 2. Alright. Lava rooms now. I see 1, 2, 3 chests. 5 doors. I take it that door at the end. Jesus, just straight up walking through lava. Empty room. Oh. Okay. Rickard's gaining some health. Double. Oh, that is new. I have not seen it. That and Basilisk. Check this next room, and then I don't really need too much. Rickard needs it. Same thing I was talking about earlier with the way that the skull that was being rendered. I think it was also applied to the same thing is applied to like the poison status. I don't think this is enough. You made good progress, but you must defeat me if you wish to continue your ascent. This is honest. Oh. Flame Gigas. Guess so. I think our Rickard's just in the park. Ice bow probably actually. Probably could even put sweater. This is not the game to deal with that type of stuff because of how overpowered you can get. Doing basically nothing. Alright, I take it this is the ice place now. One chest. What if at the end they let you pick your fourth party member? Like, hey, here are all the guys. Choose one. Who sets the stairs that go up? You know what? Because there are plans here. Anyway, let's grind. Might as well. Holy new animation. Wow. Yep. Lots of level ups. Ice Glow. Regular Ilgigas cool. There's our Basilisk. Then after this fight, we're gonna turn off encounters. Cool look though. You didn't get to see it for very long. And we'll turn the speed on. Alright, we'll try these stairs. Go back to the other stairs because it's a dead end with an item. Okay. One chest. Ice Brand is actually a weapon when you get to Final Fantasy 4. Unless anything changed. There is a pretty easy grinding strat involving the Ice Brand and some enemies in the underworld. Okay, now we're gonna fight the ice one. Those are 12. Shields leveled up, experience sword leveled up. Okay. Now I see one chest. As for whatever reason, like hits acting as your walls over actual walls. Makes it a lot easier to parse. Like, I can just see the paths better. Of course they're empty. Wait. I am dumb. I should have, like, kept moving. Alright, one chest. Chests. 3 chests. Yeah, that room was a different shape, too. It just didn't... You just double check to make sure I got the chests. Okay. Make a progress, but you must defeat me if you wish to continue. I like how they each have different animations. They transform. Okay, some weapons are going on. Better seat and position. Lean back, because I put the chair up in a more upright, further upright, so I can back and still be sitting upright. I hate leaning back and playing games. Especially on a stream. I've always treated it more like a stool. Gotos. he's not listed as new here. Oh, wait. Malboro Terra. Shoot. Gotta turn encounters. And hope we find one here. Just walk around a bit here. Empty doors. Most likely going to be empty. Could do a around. Terra. If we can find this thing, I'll turn encounters back on. Oops. Walk past the door. Fight on the way out. Oh, specters and revenants. They have the jump. Let's go. Lots of money. We rarely need it though. And the death flower was different. I thought it was pink. Flower petals. Look that they have like a little rock. Okay, that's the way forward. Let's check this other room. Of course, second to the end, so that it's like, oh, you went to the end? Bad. Okay, nothing here. Now, it doesn't say any of these enemies are missable, so if we don't find the Malboro Terra here, because maybe it's on a lower floor, get over it, or find it somewhere else if this area goes away. I mean, these chests are also not listed as missable. I imagine we can come back. Chest, two chests, chest. And it's water. Well, my undead homie see it. Yeah, these devil's blooms do have names. Those other ones were orbs. Oh, death flower. That's probably what that was. The different enemy. Fair enough. That this water is damn cold. Probably get rid of their confusion. Oh, we're cards. Way off. Ah! Okay, hold on. Okay. Now they're all good. Does the ability or attack jump not come into play? The dragon still because there really doesn't seem to be any, like, ability magic, since Ricard doesn't know any magic. This door will bring us to the top. Oh, I thought it was a door. All these guys. Pulling in from somewhere. There's the white dragon. Cool design. Nice defense. Decent attack compared to the other guys. That's right, there are 4 doors here. Here are the oh Jesus, 4 of them? Let's see. Here are the Malboro Terras. You gotta do this fast. That problem, we don't want to do. Oh, wait. I guess these attacks also do. It is the attack itself. They're dead. Double check. Card doesn't have anything wrong with it. Sweet. Now we can turn encounters back on. 4 doors. Left door. I'm gonna guess it is the 3rd door. It's the 2nd. I mean, there was always a good chance it was gonna be one of the middle ones. But they like doing the 2nd to the end. I've noticed. That door. No chests here. Might be I have all the chests. But we fought everything. Good to know. I'm waiting for you, Furion. Though I managed to reach the seal, the magic binding appears to be extremely strong. I will concentrate every bit of power I have on the door. If it is enough, the steel should shatter. Everyone stand back. Dragoon Rickard has no idea what's going on. Oh, is he gonna die? Intwoo! Go through the door, you must take Ultima. Not grieve, this was my destiny. Ooh. First bronze, I bestow upon thee the power of burning flame. Strength? Oh, are we just getting straight up stat boosts? That's it. Bestow upon thee the swiftness of this wind. Agility increased. Yeah, that's not a choice either. It is just everyone's getting moved. Bestow upon thee the quiet solitude of the earth. Hear it. Listen. I bestow upon thee the sparkling clarity of water. Stove Honey, the ultimate. Sweet. Means we get to leave this place and move on to the next section. Now is Ultima a magic we can learn? Teaches the Ultima spell, the ultimate magic that was sealed away by the ancients. Causes lots of damage when used in battle. He doesn't need it. Now we practice that, I guess. Rex goes back, is to head back to Castle Finn. Train Ultima. Supposedly out here, we should be able to find Mantis King. Let's grind this out. Stronger. Imagine we could now have someone else. Okay, he's dead. There's life, though. Grinding the life spell would require you killing your own people over and over again. Stood Mysidia. shot herself. I don't know if you could do that. Yeah, slow on herself. Ultima leveled up. The Ultima video game. I don't know who owns Ultima. But EA owns like 4. Wizardry is like split between new ones and old ones. Japanese company that owns some of the old ones. Steam has Wizardry Stick 7 and 8. You know what I mean? Like, that would be a series that would be curious to just dip a toe into. Great Malboro. We're fighting enemies that are new. And ultimately, you kept carrying your party members over. Egg up parrot. Disconnected. Reconnected, so we'll see if the stream has caught up. We caught up. Bitrate is sky high. Connection seems to be good. Are we back? Back. I think we're back. Okay. Wait, Mantis King. Maybe we fought it already. Did we fight it? Let me take a look. clear these things. Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh, I wanted to check the bestiary. Do so in a second. We're looking for 88. No, we haven't found 88. Antis King. Need to return to Ellen. Oh, town is gone. And according to the map, it looks like this other town also gone. The Empire was busy. I'm gonna turn off counters. Go to Mysidia. Rest. We're also gonna buy a bunch of ethers too. That's a good sound. I like that sound. I like that sound. Alright, go ahead. Save once more. Now we are heading to Castle Finn. Tornado. storm kicked up and the ship sent down. I got separated from you. I thought you were dead for sure. It's good to be wrong now and again. First fall magic controlling the winds. Oft, Kaloum, Altair, Gatria, each was destroyed in turn. Now the solid clone is headed for Finn. Emperor himself is controlling the Cyclone, I have no doubt. I'll go... Stuff happens. Go into that mirror. Here absorbs the light emitted by the pendant. Egg from that wyvern. Hatches. To a baby wyvern. Image of a young wyvern shimmers in the mirror. Last wyvern egg has finally hatched, and the wyvern is speeding towards Finn. Funny, that is not a wyvern because wyverns... The difference between a wyvern and a dragon is that dragons have arms and legs. Wyverns have a pair of legs, and their hands are like pterodactyls. Their claws are a part of their wings. Like their arms and wings are one thing. This is a dragon. Birth of a wyvern. Now this guy just says head straight into Finn. There are 8 missable chests. We need to do these before going to the Cyclone. Okay. Oh, Paul, even if we had an army of you, it wouldn't help us this time. How can we go and fight a Cyclone? Going into that thing, you realize that's insane, right? I'll tell you what, I think a few things stashed away I want you to have. Try feeling around the wall near my bed. Black guard, Keras, Chief's gloves, gold Keras, big sword, hairpin. Oh, the ice brain was better. Dude. Does it have a thing for it? Oh, it steals HP from its opponent. This walkthrough says that the blood sword is helpful with the final boss area. Okay, once we get outside, we're gonna save again to a new slot, and I'm gonna take a break. Also, was that all the chests in there? Oh, we need to be outside. Save complete. Alright, I will be right back. Give me 5-ish minutes, and I will return, BRB. Okay, we are back. We made our save. Right, I think. Yeah, made our save. We are now going into the Cyclone. We have all the chests thus far. I like the way the Cyclone looks. Again, they're using that same rendering style I talked about earlier. But it's working for this. Oh, I thought we got to walk. Oh, right. The dragon is right things? Dungeon, or is this? What is it? Hold on, let me look at the walkthrough Steve. I imagine things are missable here. 7 treasure chests, they are all missing. There are 8 new enemies, one of them is missing. So the new enemies are, wow, as just one of them is just called Emperor. Imagine it's the Emperor, Amoeba is an amoeba, but EYE. That thing is visible. General, Green Dragon, Lamia, Royal Guard, Vampire Lady. Alright, because there's Vampire Girl there. And Wood Golem, like a Pokemon evolution. But there are 7 missable chests. So let's keep an eye out for encounters on a Frosty. Okay, Vampire Lady is green. Sickening damage. one of them down. Really want to make sure we find the amoeba. Elaborate back on party. Cockatrices. We have a lot of them. There's a staircase up here, but then if we were to go back downstairs where we came, there was a staircase that went up to this floor. That separate area where there's another staircase. We're keeping that mentally marked in our minds. I think I'm pretty good at dungeon crawling. Mentally remembering, short-term remembering where we still need to go. And it's helped me a lot. I've been playing Blueprints like crazy. I put in like 50 hours into that game since it came out. It's my game leader so far. I've done so many notes. I don't know if these pop up. So many notes for puzzles and whatnot, but just the way you navigate through that map you're making as you go, I'm remembering which way is north, south, east, and west. Proud of myself. Now, that does not, carry through in real life. Real life, I'm checking maps all the time. But I love GPS. There's the cap. No. General. General is the new one. We haven't Captain. That's right, we fought a captain in the streets of Finn and got that flame bow mad early. Because we were so overpowered that it wasn't killing us as quick as they had wanted. Wood Golem is new. I imagine you could burn this. We gotta kill him to count, right? He had the right idea. Getting the fuck out of here. Wood Golem. Look at his yellow eyes and his 6 teeth. That are each the size of an eye. fight on the stairs. Yeah, recoloring enemies is how a lot of old JRPGs enemy variety. Ways up. Let's take this one here first. Here's the Lamia. There's still Emperor, Amoeba, General, Green Dragon, Royal Guard. Okay, 2 chests here. Perfect. There's Royal Guard. Little guy. Let's go down the other stairs. Rickard's health is going up pretty quickly at a similar rate that like the other characters. I don't know if he sticks around. All I remembered reading was that at 4th character slot, we'll just keep cycling through different people. Yeah, I like some of the enemy sprites we've seen today so far, including that Goto's guy. Alright, this floor... stairs here. Okay, we want to be here because we want to get those 2 chests. That other one would lead to that closed off section. Although I imagine maybe through the electricity is actually path forward. I can have Tyrion their attacks just to keep things progressing. I'll do that. Sweet. Curious. 2 more chests. Hey, there's our generals. More chest here. Haste. So haste is a thing. Only haste. Close to 15. I'm pretty sure I read 16 was the cap. Check out these doors. Nothing. Amoeba. Perfect. There. Gotta make sure we get it. Okay, we're good. Hey, dead end. Wow, all 4 of these rooms. That was just annoying that. tome and some money. Hi, Simba. Final chest. Fix this up. Sure, Wizard was an enemy we missed. Not in this one, but this earlier area. A couple times where I think it got death cloud mixed up with it. We're not seeing it at all. Alright, the green dragon. Right there, just before 15. We got all 7 chests here. I'm gonna read off the names of the enemies that were new to this area. 2 ones. We got Emperor. I'm sure that's the boss we're about to play. I'm sure we're gonna walk up these steps. Amoeba. We defeated that thing 3 times. General, we did. Green Dragon, we just did. Lamia, we've done. Royal Guard, we've done. Vampire Lady, we've done. Wood Golem, we've done. Got all 7 chests, so we're good. And if we needed to fight another Wood Golem here, one to revive the wyverns, and now here you are. Yet you are but insects and worthy of being even being crushed under my foot. Like the royal guard. Decent skill after all. Let us see how you managed against this. All 3? extraordinary, really. Here, I've sorely underestimated you. You should consider that I am about to do you a great honor. For you personally. I do like the look of him. I like the look of how the Emperor appears in the Dissidia games. Well. Now we go for the kill. Bunch of stuff went up. Nice axe went up. He'll probably hit 16 with that. First, obviously. No, I will not die. It's over. You should get back to Finn. They'll be waiting. Oh. your efforts, we finally defeated the Emperor. Thank you. The world was shrouded. That world was shrouded. The world was shrouded darkness. But now the light of peace shines once more. Viren, Maria, Guy, Rickard. What can we ask of you? Hail of you for bravery, blah, blah, blah. Now let us celebrate. You've come hoping to catch a glimpse of the heroes who brought down the Emperor. We won't want to disappoint them. Ladies, my lords, the Dark Knight Leon has declared himself Emperor. Reorganize the Talmudian Empire, send troops, will slaughter us all. Can't be. Who's that guy again? Dark Knight, but I thought he was your friend, your brother. Go to him, I'll make him understand. Oh, that's right, he was the one who's like, I'm always not good enough. What's up, Brett? This is Zelda 5, Camelot something or other. I need to learn Palmacia. A fortress situated high up in the mountains. It cannot be approached on foot. Dark Knight wouldn't claim the throne for himself. Paul's always bragging about how we broke into that place. He'll talk your ear off about it if you give him a chance. Well, less than half, really. Leon, the Dark Knight, do you really think you can fight Maria's brother? Our battle, you have to let us finish it. I think you say that, just make sure you come back. What does he know about Palmacia? Pregnable fortress. Luckily, Paul doesn't know the meaning of the word. Yeah, I've heard him bragging about breaking it. Oh, that's right. I forgot that you can, like, change who is technically walking around. But we'll save. I guess we have to get outside first. Okay. How long have we been going? Not even 4 hours yet. We do have to stop soon. I wonder if this is a good time to do it. I want to talk to Paul. He is hanging out in this house over here. Whether he knows it or not. How's it going, Brett? How are you? Just when we get the Emperor out of our hair, Dark Knight has to go and louse things up again. Cyclone really did a number on me back in Paloon. Ugh, my body isn't taking too kindly to the idea of moving around. It okay? That's right. Guy is like the, what's it called? The movie The Princess Bride. I played by that super tall wrestler. That's basically what Guy is supposed to be. I'm a mess is what I am, but my airship made it through without a scratch. I want to lend it to you. That's lend, you hear? I'll be wanting her back. You take good care of her. It's no, hold on. Oh, he is dying. I get to sleep in the bed. The game has a lot of characters that die. Towns that get destroyed. Yeah, as opposed to the first Final Fantasy, I guess I would have much rather if they remade this Final Fantasy. You know, in Final Fantasy, no, Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin. They should have did it based off this game. Right, I wanted to save over that file. Even though it looks like we're standing in the same spot. But it's an hour later. Right. So get a lowdown on all of the chests. 11 out of 11, 0, 7, all of them. Okay. I haven't missed any yet. And then for enemies, well, there's no you missed some things, though. Because even though the ones that are, like, out of order here, that's just how they have them ordered. I mean, the Emperor was 85, and then Killer Mantis, you know what I mean? Like, weird things like that. Well, you get to see what they look like, their drops are. I bet the Emperor himself comes back. First enemy is the Leg Eater. Great. Alright, we're gonna call it. This was fun, but it is time to end the stream. I think, judging by the length left on this walkthrough, and again, I'm only using the walkthrough to make sure we're not missing it. Reading those section headers and seeing what's missable and what's new, and then that's it. But regardless, looking at that, I think the next stream of this game will be the final one. So I'm looking forward to that. Tomorrow is going to be another Kingdom Hearts stream. I don't know if we'll be able to completely knock that final playthrough out of the way, because we're pretty early. We're not at the halfway point. But still, that'll be fun. And then on the 19th there, aka Saturday, I had to double check. Devin, David, and myself will be streaming something pretty special, Easter themed, and a whole lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, share. See you next time.